In this video, I'm going to go through some of the general enhancements that have been made to FitFoot 360 version 2. Here is a list of all of the items that I'm going to cover in this session. The first one I'm going to cover is that we've added a new field. We've added the clinic field here. A lot of you have requested that this extra field has been added, and more importantly, this clinic field is picked up in the engraving later on as well. The next enhancement is the ability to edit the reference. Many people have asked us to be able to edit this number here that is manually entered when required. So here we are, we have an example. I can edit that reference, call it what I want, edit ref v2 and update. And now that has been updated. In the past, you'd have to copy it to do something like that. The next thing I want to cover is default settings. So if I pick up this job here, open it, and go into our design window where we've just got a scan. In version 1, everything is a fixed default. So if I don't like using this cube and I prefer to use this window, each time I come in, I would have to reselect it. Now, the software remembers the key things that I want to do. So for example, my preferred settings for features in the software, my preferred engraving, and also my preferred views. So if I came out of here and went back in, it's remembered what I wanted as my preference. So it's generally remembering the last used or last set feature so that you don't have to keep clicking if it's your preferred way of working. The fourth item I want to cover is reliefs. In version 1, we had sometimes the issue where reliefs would not blend into each other, at least visually not cleanly. So what I mean by that is if I had a heel relief and perhaps I had the Met relief and they merged together, even at different heights. So if I made this one slightly deeper, we'll keep it at 3 and make this one maybe just 2. In version 2, these now are trimmed neatly into each other to make one feature that blends together. The yellow here is breaking through. So if I was to change that to 2.5, you'll see that we have now a very clean intersection of our reliefs. The final item I wanted to cover was the send options. So in the send order window, we now have the ability to choose whether we're going to export both or just one of our insoles. So here we have a pair. Turn our scan off. They happen to be the same, but I can now choose down here whether I export left only or right only or both. And that was a request from many people as well, where just an update on one side is required. They didn't want to export both again. So that covers some of the basic enhancements in the new version, which are based on requests and feedback we're getting from customers all the time.